Parents and grandparents, thank you for joining me today as we embark on an incredible journey of child development. My name is Eddie, and I want to express my gratitude for your investment in your child's future. The program I've created aims to teach vital skills such as reading, math, and most importantly, delayed gratification in today's fast-paced world. In this era of constant entertainment at our fingertips, where dopamine rushes are just a click away, we need to cultivate our ability to delay gratification, to resist the allure of instant rewards and build our patience. Perhaps you're familiar with the marshmallow theory, where scientists placed a marshmallow in front of children and offered them a second one if they resisted eating the first. The intriguing part? Those who demonstrated self-discipline and delayed gratification went on to achieve better academic success and thrive in their careers when tracked over 25 years. I'm immensely grateful to the researchers who shed light on the benefits of delayed gratification, inspiring me to create this program. Now, let's delve into its simplicity. Here's how it works. For every 10 pages your child reads, they will earn a dime per page, accumulating to $1. But the method of payment is crucial. We pay them in dimes, allowing them to distribute their earnings into 3 separate jars. First, we have jar number 1, the charity jar, where they contribute 1 dime or 10% of their earnings. Jar number 2 is the savings jar, requiring 2 dimes, equivalent to 20%. Finally, jar number 3 represents their expense jar, their spending money, into which they deposit the remaining 7 dimes, totaling 70%. Each time they complete another 10 pages, they receive another 10 dimes. They can then exchange the dimes from their jars for dollar bills. As this process continues, they may sometimes have to wait until the next round of income to exchange their dimes, cultivating delayed gratification and encouraging their reading progress. The savings jar, as the name suggests, is exclusively for saving. It remains untouched. I often refer to my children's grandparents, explaining how they no longer need to work because they saved their money. By instilling the habit of saving, we empower them to envision a future where they can spend quality time with loved ones, just like grandma and grandpa. The charity jar is designed to nurture a sense of giving in your child. It's truly heartwarming to witness the foundations, programs, and people my children choose to support. They've shown love towards individuals with special needs at their school, their children's church program, St. Jude's Hospital, and various veterans programs. It's a testament to their understanding of what truly matters. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into the program. Teaching your children to live without 30% of their earnings prepares them for the deductions we encounter in real life, such as federal income tax and medical expenses. This valuable lesson gives them a head start and equips them for the future, unless they become business owners and discover the secrets of a tax-free lifestyle. The 20% savings component serves another purpose. When the time is right, they can allocate 50% of their savings towards investments, following the wisdom of Robert Kiyosaki and operating in the I quadrant. If you haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, I highly recommend this book, as it delves into the 4 quadrants of financial literacy. As for the jars themselves, we simply repurposed empty spaghetti sauce jars, pickle jars, and salsa jars, ensuring they varied in size. Glass jars were chosen intentionally, allowing the children to hear the satisfying clinking of coins as they dropped into the jar. The glass jars also teach responsibility and care, with only one of our 9 jars lost so far. We used household paint to label each jar with its designated purpose, charity, savings, and expense, making it easy for my children to allocate their earnings accordingly, whether from chores or their plant business. Another crucial lesson from this program is the understanding that 70% of what they earn is available for their expenses. For example, buying a toy for $7 would require earnings of $10, and so on. With a teenager and 2 preteens, I often share the concept that if they desire a $100,000 annual income, they'll need to earn around $150,000. This understanding helps them grasp the reality of take-home pay and aids them in negotiating future salaries and choosing career paths. Allow me to share a heartening success story. My 5th grader immersed himself in a book series spanning over 600 pages. Although he devoured multiple books in just a few days, he hadn't approached me to cash in on his earnings. After a couple of weeks, when I returned home from work, he handed me an invoice he had prepared, tallying up the pages completed and the corresponding amounts for each jar. He even had his own budget for spending. I was thoroughly impressed and promised to return the next day with his income, as I didn't have cash on hand. True to my word, I went to the bank the very next day to pay him. It was a remarkable moment. Not only had my child organized and allocated his income, but he also confidently requested payment. Invoicing became an unexpected skill developed through this system. I recall the days when, after toiling in the sun doing landscaping, I would still feel nervous about asking for my pay. These lessons learned later in life, through personal experience, I don't believe my child will encounter the same hesitation. This system works and I can't wait to share it with your families. If you would like to receive more information on how you too could prepare your children for future budgeting, follow the link here.